On this, take a look. We're going where the stunts are real, the punches hurt, and the devil absolutely works overtime.
This should be tons of fun.
We're behind the scenes on Daredevil, Born Again, Season 2 on Disney+. Talking with the cast and crew about raising stakes, breaking bones safely, and bringing Hell's Kitchen back to life in a way that you've never seen before.
We're gonna take this city back.
How do you top the return of Matt Murdock? You go bigger, darker, and somehow even more brutal.
Saw or shovel?
Then set sail. We're stepping onto the high seas for One Piece Season 2 on Netflix.
Bing, bang, boom.
The Straw Hats are back. The world is expanding. The adventures just leveled up.
You've gotta be
New islands, new villains.
careful who you trust.
From the streets of New York to the Grand Line.
Good luck.
From Blind Justice to Pirate Dreams.
This is the most fun I've ever had.
This is the access you won't see anywhere else.
So let's celebrate!
You ready? Let's take a look.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, let's take a look. I'm so excited because I feel like I'm pleasing a segment I haven't pleased in a while, and trust me, I'm not a pleaser. People come up to me all the time. That's not true. People never come up to me, but I am getting DMs from people saying, hey, we've noticed on the show you're largely talking about movies in theaters, and not all of us go to movies. Why don't you talk about streaming stuff? Well, you are in luck today. I'm talking about streaming stuff with people who know the streaming stuff, people that love all forms of content, all screen sizes. Natalie Franklin.
Hi.
Kelly Savannah Deaton.
You hesitated. Did you forget my name, Mark?
No, you know what happens? I want to say, hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, but I forget we're playing 24/7. And with that said, I should point out something. A lot of times at the end of the show, I'll throw a shout out, but I'm going to do it off the top right now for
Let's do it.
meaningful purposes. We are currently being seen in 177 different countries and territories worldwide, and even ships at sea, courtesy of AFN. So,
Amazing.
more than ever, to the troops right now,
Yes.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
watching. And more importantly, for doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
Thanks
the
for,
more important thing.
Thanks for keeping us safe.
Thank you
and
for your service. Yes, thank
keep
you.
yourself safe, too, yeah. All right, so on to Netflix. Daredevil 2, Season 2 has dropped. Thoughts?
I like it. It's dark, it's gritty, it's got that crime feel. It's a little bit like Batman, but I guess we're doing Daredevil.
It is, and I think people have been waiting for Season 2 because it has, this season especially has more mayhem, more chaos. It's got all, like you said, the grittiness of it, and the characters. It's just amazing. It's an amazing show. I'm into it, and I'm usually not into these kind of shows, and I co-sign on it.
Exactly. Charlie and Vince do a phenomenal job. Their characters are even bigger, bolder, better, and street level this time. Take a look. You two have inhabited these characters for so long now. Do you find that you're growing more sympathetic for your character or your adversary?
I have no sympathy for his character. Nor do I have any empathy.
It's getting worse.
Nor is he ever on my mind at all. Nor do I like him. Like when you're how should I put this? Like when you have like a large set of keys, right?
Yeah.
And there's always one key that you can't find easily when you're messing with all your keys, trying to
It's
open.
always the last one.
The last one, always the last one, right? So it's the annoying key.
Annoying key?
Yeah, that's how I think.
And what say you to this?
It's like, have you ever had that situation where there's a stone in your shoe, but it doesn't matter how many times you get the shoe and shake it out, it's still there. You're not getting to it, and it's just constantly annoying and constantly like aggravating. That's
Yeah, good to know. And it was going so well at the start. Yeah. Well, you two, my favorite annoying stone, favorite annoying key. I love this series so much. I can't wait for audiences to discover this season.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Love those guys, love their characters. Vince, Charlie, not so much, but Vince I've been talking to for a long time.
Oh.
And I love reminding people of one of his best roles, smaller role, but best role. He's the guy who's pretty much decomposing the entire original Men in Black. He's the alien whose body parts are falling off.
Oh, yeah. See, I would have never thought about that.
Yeah.
What I love about both of them, though, is they're so serious about the show that Charlie even went to a special blindness training. He went through a special blindness training camp, I guess you'd say. trained just to really encompass that role, and he does a lot of his own stunts. So when he commits, he commits.
That's awesome, as they should. You need that kind of sensitivity if you really want to portray that side of his character.
And Vincent is a method actor, and he's changing his posture. So I wonder if Men in Black, he was method acting for that too. How do you prepare for that?
I don't know.
They're all lay there and just act dead.
Exactly.
You know, guys, people come up to me all the time and say, you need to talk to more showrunners.
Wait, who says that?
Who would
Name
ever?
one
Who would
person
ever?
that says that.
No one, but I did talk to the showrunner, and that's a pretty cool gig because
great.
you control the entire destiny. The executive producers and the showrunner behind the scenes of Daredevil Season 2 will continue next. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for watching this special edition of Take a Look. Why is it special? It's always special. More so when Kelly Savannah Deaton and Natalie Franklin are in the house. Good to see you guys.
Nice to see you too.
Continuing our discussion of Daredevil Season 2 on Disney Plus right now. They just dropped another 4 episodes, and I'm loving it. I love that this is street-level Marvel like we haven't seen before. I love that there are no aliens, no parallel universes, no time traveling.
It's getting dark.
Just those vigilante vibes that we all know and love and need more of.
Love crime. Love it.
If people say, I hate comic book movies, you love crime. You know what? If you
We do love crime.
If you love crime and if you love politics, you're going to love this show.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's not a joke. Because
Corruption, if that's up your alley.
Yep, it's got it all the things.
Kingpin's very political. I had a chance. Rarely they let me around executives, but this time they did. So I caught up with the people behind the scenes. Take a look. Good to see you two.
Good to see you again.
How daunting is it to keep raising the bar higher and higher? How do you know you're going to keep doing it?
Daunting or fun? You know, we knew we were going pretty big in season 2 after how we ended season 1. So this was a natural progression. I think the dilemma we've painted for ourselves in season 3 is...
Yeah. It's super
can you
fun.
talk to that a little bit?
All I can say is that in the last, much in the way, in the last 5 minutes of season 1, you know where we're going in season 2. In the last 5 minutes of season 2, you know exactly where we're going in season 3. So they all kind of, the goal is to paint yourself into a little bit of a corner, but leave an escape hatch.
This season, it's somehow smarter. I mean, it's somehow darker, somehow grittier. Is there a favorite moment you can't wait for fans to discover?
Oh my God.
Have you seen it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the
Diner.
I mean, there is
the diner.
Always the diner.
Yeah. There was so much. I will say, I love our cast so much, and they keep surprising me. Wilson Bethel has really brought it this season, and there's something in episode 4 at the top of episode 4 which feels iconic.
There's a moment. Look, you just know it. It's from the books. There's a moment in episode 8 that will send shockwaves through the whole world of Daredevil, and I think it's Charlie's best performance. I think that day was insane.
So poignant. I mean, it smells of Emmy awards. Several, every nuance.
We're so lucky with Charlie and Vincent. They keep bringing I think the two of them, when they get their minds around a scene, they're so invested in the show.
They're collaborators.
But it feels like they're such but when I see them together on screen, it just feels like next level. I feel very lucky to be a part of it.
And those two help us raise that bar every time.
Yes.
Do you ever get tired of the Uber fans like me? You never want to be seated next to me on a flight or any situation you can't get out of. Have you been stuck up in situations where you have fans relentlessly wanting details, dirt?
I haven't.
Just don't go to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
That's Dario, that's the showrunner, and Sana. They are the executive producers of Daredevil Season 2. I call this Season 4. Want to know why?
Why?
Anyone? Because if you really think about it, it really is just a continuation of the first 2 seasons that dropped on Netflix.
It is, yeah. And I love that, how it's nice and linear. It's in a nice, neat, crime-filled package. That's all you want in a show.
And people that are worried that Disney is going to Mickey Mouse something, turn it into
They
Disney.
do not.
They did not.
No.
Oh boy, Kingpin. They did not do that at all.
Don't ever do that again. That creeps us out.
I'll never do that again. All right, so I know this isn't a dog and pony show, despite the fact I always say it's a dog and pony show. What would you say about Daredevil Season 2? Why see it?
Bigger, better. The cast is incredible. And again, if you like crime, if you like lawyers, if you like the fighting and all the good stuff, it has all the things. That's why you need to keep watching.
Ditto. I echo everything she's saying.
Thank you.
It's nice and dark. If you like she said, crime things, corruption, and just like you mentioned in your interview, the tension between the villain and the hero.
There you go. I love about it. The fact
Sad.
production. Also, on the next series we're talking about, One Piece. Also, amazing practical production brought to the small screen. If you like anime, if you like live action anime adaptations, you're going to love this. Season 2, better than ever. We catch up with the cast next. Hey, yeah, we are back. Let's take a look. It's Natalie Franklin. It's Kelly Savannah Deaton.
Hi, guys.
And now we get to talk about one of my favorite series of all time. Back
Yes.
for season 2. It is One Piece. What would you
Yes.
tell people who don't know anything about it?
Pirates.
And
Anime. This is a global phenomenon that is back and bigger and better than ever, and it just has everything you could ever want. Like you said, the pirates, it's an adventure. If you like some adventure, this is the show for you.
it's so true. And the source material is one of the greatest distributed anime of all time. This is equally loved, and I think this season 2 is going to be even better than ever. I'm going to shut up and let the cast talk about it. Listen. Good to see you guys.
Thanks.
Good to see you too. All right, there's some people that are new to the table. For people just jumping aboard, let's do roll call. Name and roll.
My name is McKenyu. I play Roronoa Zoro.
Inaki Luffy.
I'm Emily. I play Nami.
I'm Jake Romero. I play Usopp.
Taz, I play Sanji.
Nice job. Of course, I know who you are. I love this series so much. One of the best anime adaptations of all time. You know, typically, though, fans aren't excited about live-action adaptations.
Never.
How nervous were you for it to land, and how delighted were you when we rejoiced?
Ooh. Let's go. We were so nervous we traveled to a country together and watched it in an apartment as a group.
No, that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
There was a lot of pressure. I think obviously going into it, huge expectations and a lot of pressure. And I think for most of us, at the end of filming season 1, we had such an experience together with the crew, with the creation of the thing itself.
With each other.
That even if nothing else happened beyond that, I felt we lived in like a richness of it. And so for it to end up doing as well as it does is just like icing on a wonderful cake. And there's a lot of heart that went into this show, and we're really glad that some people felt at least a bit of that. So.
But low-key, we were stuck to the Rotten Tomatoes score going, it's up, it's up!
In 15 seconds.
Yeah,
Refresh.
hey, we're on point, we're on point!
Sing it up, like the Dow. You look at it like Wall Street. So with that, it's so organic the way you came together in season 1, but season 2 is really about upping the stakes and facing the world. What do you hope for your character this season?
For this season, it gets a lot bloodier and deadlier. And I had the privilege to kill a lot of assassins. They gave me 15 minutes of an episode to just kill.
Right.
That was the time of my life. I had so much fun. A big shout out to Koji Kawamoto.
Yes.
Who's entirely responsible for that choreography.
Yes.
I absolutely loved it, and it really showed what Zoro was capable of.
Without plot spoiling, what's the biggest leap, the biggest hurdle you got over this season? His was 15 minutes of combat. How about you?
For me, the biggest hurdle, I mean, what can I say? I had a pretty good time. I think I'm very excited for people to see me do some really random and silly stuff on season 2. I think that in season 2, I got away with doing some really stupid stuff on TV.
Nice.
And I'm really excited for people to see that.
How about you, bringing woman power to the table around all of this?
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, like, I don't know if I had any like massive hurdles. So I guess for my character, it was just moving from what happened to her in season 1 and who she was then, and now that she's free and she's able to be her true self, it's her really relying on the people that she loves and treating them as family, and she's a lot lighter. So I'm excited for fans to see that.
Beautiful. And for fans of 1, what do you think they should most look forward to with season 2?
There's so many fantastical things that happen in the show, so many places that we go, so many new locations, so many wild things, massive set pieces, that it's kind of easy to forget that I think the reason that people watch the show is that somehow all of these big personalities get along really well. And I think at the show's core is the relationship that we all have to each other and how much reluctant love we have for each other sometimes.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
because I just think that we all have found such a space for each other in each other's life, even though we're so different. And I think that really permeates into the show and is the reason that hopefully people stick around for it. So
absolutely,
the fact that we somehow all love each other even more than we did the first time, I think, is the main thing that people really enjoy.
Oh, they truly do love each other. Love seeing them together.
Just like
and
us.
the kid down front, I think Anaku, I think that's how he pronounces his name. I've gotten it all wrong so far. He's such great comic relief. I'm all about the comic relief in between, and he's so good at that. I say this is kind of Pirates of the Caribbean meets Goonies, meets, like you said, anime. Whether you like anime or not, you're going to dig it. And I can't say enough about the visual style. How about you guys?
Oh, yeah. It's so visually appeasing and
shocking.
I was going to say, for it to be anime to this, it's a really good transition. Very smooth the way they did it.
And they are committed to these roles, as they should be, because it's season 2, so it's bigger, it's better. The character of Zorro did extensive sword training.
Yeah.
Another character did slingshot training. They actually did real navigation training, chef training. I mean, they made sure they were in it to win it in this one.
Big practical sets, too. Let's keep talking about it. Coming up next, if you like Pirates and Bridgerton, and who doesn't? That catches everybody, doesn't it? We'll be talking with an actress who's uniquely qualified to talk about both next. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us on Take a Look, the way we talk about movies and TV shows, streaming series, etc., the way you talk about it. And right now, we're right in the middle of Netflix new One Piece Season 2, which I didn't know much of anything about this until being turned on to Season 1. Season 2 is infinitely better, and that was a high bar to throw.
Yeah, it's time to binge both seasons if you haven't seen it yet. It's already been greenlit for Season 3.
Yep.
So you won't be wasting your time, because sometimes you don't... I know me. I don't want to get involved unless I know.
Yes.
Netflix is going to keep this thing going.
Exactly.
Yeah. And with Netflix, when they see a good show and they get the numbers back and the audience reacts to this, you know they want that money, and they are already, like you said, on to Season 3.
Absolutely.
They're committed to this, and I had a chance to catch up with an actress that's new to the fold. She's not one of the Straw Hats necessarily, but you probably know her from Bridgerton. Trita Chandra.
Oh.
Remember
yes.
her?
Of course.
All right, she's no longer on Bridgerton. You want to know why?
Why? She's on this.
Because she's on this. Had a chance to talk to her about both roles and which she likes better and which wardrobe she would more likely steal. Take a listen. Not unlike Stranger Things, this thing is blowing up from the get-go. How does it feel to jump aboard with this already cohesive group? How'd they take you in?
Well, you know what? I'm queen of second seasons, so I do have practice on it. And everyone's so friendly. And I think that, everyone was super duper kind. And we film far away from home for most of us. So I think we especially become super close because our personal lives, social lives, professional lives all get intertwined.
Right.
So, yeah.
Let's talk about your character. She is awesome. I can't think of anybody else playing this role.
Have you seen it all?
Just about, yeah.
Oh,
I'm on the last. I'm on fumes with the final
Okay.
episode. So your character, and I don't want to plot spoil that, but you're playing, a dual life. How much fun is that?
Oh my God, as an actor, it's like the best thing ever. What an honor. And I think I relished playing both sides because they are so different.
Right.
And I'm excited for people to see it, and I don't know if they're expecting it, because obviously the manga and anime fans will know.
Sure.
But viewers of just the live action, I hope there's a bit of a surprise there.
Let's talk about those anime fans. Talk about the pressure. Miss Wednesday is so beloved. Is this pressure?
Honestly, no. I think because I felt really prepared going into it. We have such a good team on our side helping us and supporting us. And I can rest well knowing that I did my best. I tried really hard, as we all did. And people are also allowed to have their opinion in reaction to it. That's okay.
Layers that come into this in post-production, but a lot taking place on the day, practically. So with that said, what's the day that you couldn't wait for fans to see? Or even you ran to Video Village to say, I gotta see how this looks. It looks amazing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a scene in beginning of episode 8, which is a bit of a stunt, which a lot of our sets are practical, but that is like half practical, half VFX, and it's kind of a crazy moment because it's both like quite serious and comedic, which is generally like what One Piece is like. And I was just so curious of how it will turn out, and it looks amazing.
And I don't want to spoil people, but like you're doing that and talk about the training and talk about how that felt.
I mean, the training is, we have such a great stunt team, and like, you know, it's fine. It's amazing. It's great. I'm not like mega serious into it as some of the others are, and you know, it's part of the job.
10, 20 years from now, if I raid your wardrobe, where am I gonna see more things borrowed from Bridgerton or this?
Honestly, I'm so mad at myself. I didn't steal anything from Bridgerton.
What?
It was because it was my second like series regular role, and I was like, oh my god, scared. Here, I could steal some things. I'm gonna steal some things. So
now
probably One Piece. I'm gonna steal some things.
You have a giant European luggage full of One Piece garb.
I was gonna say, like, can I wear? How is it? What would a reaction be if they saw me in like my character's outfit?
You get a lot of Getty images at the world premiere. Nice to see you.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you.
I was running out of the room because I was embarrassed because I stalled when she said, "Have you seen it all?" And I said, and I'll tell you, to my defense, and I know you guys like to pounce on anything I do wrong.
We're all waiting. We're like, tell us.
In
tell
my
us.
defense, they drop 4 series at a time, and I didn't know if she meant was I referring to the first 4 seasons?
Right,
The first 4 episodes?
Right.
Or all 8?
I thought you were hesitating because you were thinking about how amazing and incredible she was in it. So you were just trying to come up with an answer.
That's what was going on.
That's what was going on. But she describes herself in One Piece the best. She says that this character is a baddie, figuratively and literally. And that's all you need to know about her character in the show. She kills it. Perfect
there it is.
addition.
Done and done. Natalie Franklin, where do we find you? What are you doing?
Find me at Natalie the Hero. Flipside Season 2 is new. It's on right now.
Yep.
And check it out.
There you go. And Kelly Savannah Deaton.
Kelly Savannah Deaton. Keep it easy like that.
I'm at TV Marcus Allen. I'll sell you wardrobe from this show. Find it on eBay.
Watch it first.
Thanks for watching The Troops,
Bye.
everybody on AFN. Peace.
Thank you.
Woohoo.